Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading. Yesterday was definitely an event in the markets, and now we're dealing with a little bit of the carnage from that. A lot of patterns across the market were basically taken out yesterday. Most of the top 20, all those patterns were eroded and just obliterated, if not fully out eroded. So Bitcoin's doing pretty good, though. We are generally holding up. We kind of have a channel here now. We had a cup and handle, which we tried to break out of, failed to do that after we tried to break out from the 44,595 and got pulled back in. Fortunately, we didn't break the structure of this pattern up here, so things aren't fully dead yet, but they're not looking amazingly good at the moment. There's really not much to do right now. When you have a big down move like this, you don't want to be active right away, and I'll give you some examples as to why. Well, we can look back as recently as December 11th of last year. Big down day after, nice tight setup. Look at this. Beautiful little flag setup. You come up, really good volume, nice tight action, declining volume signatures. These are paramount for, these are conducive to potential breakouts. But lo and behold, we get a big washout day, goes all the way back down to 40,000, wipes out a good amount of the uptrend, and you really don't want to do anything in the market. And that happened, on the 11th? And you get an attempted breakout on January 2nd. So about 3 weeks later, you really don't want to do anything with this. Now, you can buy on some kind of a low volume retest here and get a trade out of that, but that's a small trade. And then this one shakes you out. So there's really not much to do here. Most of the charts in the market look worse than this. And so that means you don't want to be doing a whole lot at the moment. Generally, when the market is running, we can do well enough that we don't need to buy kind of risky scenarios. And if you look at this scenario in BTC, what we're doing here is we're actually kind of filling out this channel, and we're in the upward middle of it. So if you buy here, what are you expecting to happen? We're like, oh, it's going to go up. Well, where? To resistance at under 3%? Where's my risk? It's all the way down here at 6 to 7%. I don't want this trade at all. And so right now, basically, we're just waiting for the markets to show their next hand. I think of it like poker, right? We just played a round of poker here, kind of got taken out, maybe broke even. Hopefully, you guys made some money, and then off to the next one. But we got to wait for that next hand to play. Right now, the dealer's shuffling the cards is really what it looks like. So not much to do. We can look at our recent leaders as to some examples of being patient. Solana took out recent lows, came right back. But do we want to hold? Do we want to put a stop here at this 99.50? No, we don't want to, because we have a tremendous amount of price action underneath of that. So in reality, all of that price action underneath that level, here's our 2-hour time frame again, all of this is fair game. There's a wick down here. It matters. So we have to respect it. And this is all up for grabs. We haven't broken out of this yet. I do have a new alert for my Power Hour members at 117.30 up here. Okay, so that's new, but I don't anticipate getting to that. What else do we got? We got Injective here, which is putting together a pretty good day, up 8%. Not too bad. Isn't really something that looks like it's worth jumping in front of, though. There's a lot of stuff above it, which could be resistance, and a lot of stuff underneath of it, which we could pull back into very easily, given our volume signature, which we're not very heavy volume in either direction. So we're just floating right now. You don't want to be buying in a floating environment. With generally what traders do is they trade with stop losses. And if you're in the middle of a wide range, you don't have any good stop losses. What are you going to do? Nothing good, so don't do it. Pretty simple. That's all I got for you today, guys. I guess really just a little bit of trading wisdom. There's really nothing to do. I mean, if you're an intraday trader, if you want to trade the 5-minute or the 15-minute, you can do that. You can try to find an advantageous situation here, wait for an RSI bottom, try to find a way into it, stuff like that. There's a few things to do, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything. You can go for a walk in the park. You can go to work. You can call your mom. I'm sure my mom would like me to call her. She does. She's a mom. She loves that. So go call your mom. That's my best advice for today. And have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow on Altcoin Buzz Trading.